for joining us from our studios in Israel. I'm Natasha Kirchuk here with ILTV's Morning Briefing. A series of Outlook posts have started to pop up along the Lebanon side of the border with Israel, and they're apparently being constructed by the Lebanese army. Israeli residents living close to the border are concerned that Hezbollah terrorists will take over the towers and use them to fire at Israeli cars and houses. Yet the IDF says that the army is monitoring the situation and that there's no reason for concern. The towers have appeared over the border between Kibbutz Rosh HaNikra and Moshav Zarit, and the Lebanese can use them to keep a close eye on IDF bases, the security fence along the border, and civilian roads and towns along the frontier. According to UN Resolution 1701, which ended the 2006 Lebanon War, the towers have been built in a demilitarized zone, which means they can be used for observation, but weapons are not allowed to be placed within them. A new defense spending bill has been approved in the US House of Representatives, and it includes a $600 million investment in Israeli-American defense cooperation. The money will go towards Israel's missile defense systems, with $269 million going to overall research and development and $62 million funding the short-range Iron Dome anti-missile program. The other $270 million will be directed at funding the longer-range Arrow and David Sling anti-missile programs. American Israel Public Affairs Committee has welcomed the missile defense component of the bill, and says the spending will help Israel defend its own citizens against rocket and missile threats, and also contribute to America's defense system. The bill still has to be reconciled with another similar bill from the Senate, and Israel and the United States are still negotiating an extension of the current budget for defense assistance to the Jewish state. Hamas officials are planning to carry out a series of public executions in the Gaza Strip. The terror group has a long history of capital punishment, and has carried out previous executions of people mainly accused of collaborating with Israel. This time around, 13 men convicted of murder connected to robberies are awaiting public execution. The last public executions in Gaza took place in 2014 during the last war with Israel, when a firing squad shot dead 6 men in front of Gaza City's main mosque. This year, around 10 death sentences have already been handed out. In theory, all execution orders must be approved by Palestinian President Mahmoud Abbas, but Hamas no longer recognizes his legitimacy. It looks like New York City will be getting a new Consul General at its Israeli embassy. Former settler leader Danny Dayan has been approved to take up the post in August of 2016. Dayan was initially named as Israel's ambassador to Brazil last year, but the Brazilian government rejected the appointment due to his history as a chairman of a committee representing Israeli settlements in the West Bank. After months of opposition, Israel finally withdrew Dayan's candidacy and said that Israel would not appoint another ambassador to Brasilia. Earlier this year, Dayan attacked the prominent American pro-Israel group J Street as being anti-Israel and un-Jewish, and he now says that he intends to engage in sincere and open dialogue with all parts of New York's diverse Jewish community as the Israeli ambassador to New York. That's all for now. I'm Natasha Kirchuk, and see you later with our main daily broadcast from Israel at 2 p.m. Eastern Time.